on now.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is Vlogmas day 13, and you might have noticed I didn't put a Vlogmas up yesterday because I lost the footage. I don't know what happened, but I filmed quite a lot and, you know, the usual stuff. And I know that I filmed it because I always check my phone is recording. And
I'm going to bump, I'm sorry, because somebody's parked inappropriately, so.
Yeah, so driving instructor says a lot, doesn't it? Anyway, I don't know what happened to the footage, but when I came to edit it last night, I couldn't find it, and it wasn't even in my deleted videos, so I don't know. I'm really sorry. I'm fine, honestly. There's no major catastrophe or anything. So it's Wednesday and we've had a really busy morning so far. It's nearly 11 o'clock already, and we're just about to nip out to the range to look for a few more Christmas bits and pieces. Been out for a run.
Yay.
We've just started week 5 of our couch to 5k. What's the matter now?
Need to put some air in my tyre at some point.
Yeah, so we got up, went for our run, taken a load of parcels to the post office to post. So that's the last bit of Destash I'm going to be doing before Christmas. So I'm going to tidy up my Destash account, etc., and to probably take the fabrics down and then relist after Christmas and sort through things, etc. But I think it's getting too close now, and postage is taking forever, etc. Anyway, so yeah. So I've had a bit of a mare this morning because I wanted to wear a dress today, and most of the dresses that I've got in my wardrobe, I can't get them on because I'm just too big around my shoulders at the minute. It's just ridiculous, but anyway, it's a bit disappointing because I'm very limited in what I can wear. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I've had my shower. I'm liking how my hair's looking today.
I like your hair.
I like this faded red is really quite nice.
I like the bright, vibrant red too.
I know you do. You like anything I do, to be fair.
Well, within reason.
And I've got my Christmas earrings in from Tesco's that I got a week or two ago.
They're the trees.
They're the trees, yeah.
I like
Christmas trees. And I've got my Roscoe dress on because it's about the only thing I can get on, to be honest, apart from my jeans. So yeah. Anyway, so we're off to the range, and are we going to be painting the toy box today?
Yeah, I think it might. Yeah. It may need. I need to do a bit more sanding. It may need. I'm not sure if it'll need an undercoat of like primer. We've got some white emulsion. It might be worth just putting a coat of that on. And I've got the hinges, but it's figuring out how to fit them. I've never seen hinges like them before, but no doubt we'll sort it.
So we'll see what we find when we get to the range. We're back. It's been sort of successful. We have bought a light up swan and a light up polar bear for on the patio, because why wouldn't you want a light up swan and a light up polar bear? Anyway, I also did get a few more little decorations just for this little tree in here. So I got these ones, which like pink and silvery goldy colour, champagne. I got 3 of those, 1 of those, and oh no, 2 of those actually, yeah, and 3 of those. So they were in the sale, so they're going on the Christmas tree shortly. We're just going to have some lunch. I also watched Ruan's vlog a couple of nights back where she talked about this sweater dress that she got from Tesco's, and it looked gorgeous. And I did call at Tesco's last night after work, but they didn't have any. So I'm going to make my own because I have just bought one from Sainsbury's, very similar, but it's too short. It's well above my knee when I've tried it on. I don't want that length, to be honest. I want below the knee. I want comfort and warmth. So I'm going to make my own. It's as simple as that. So that needs to go back. We're just going to have some lunch, as I say, and then I think Martin's going to do a bit of painting, and I'm going to dig out a pattern to make myself a sweater dress because I'm sick of looking for one now, if I'm honest. I don't want to do the Billy because I don't like it. I don't want to do the South Bank because I've made that before and I'm not too keen on that either. I know everybody goes for those two patterns, but they're not for me. I just want something that's a little bit more, I don't know, the shape of those two patterns are just not for me. So I saw Adele, Sofa Serenity, who she wore the Takara when we went to Sew Toon a couple of weeks back, and that's a pattern by Seamwork, and I've made it before and I'd totally forgotten about it actually, and I have got the pattern upstairs, so I think I might make that. I've got some sweat in it, like a pink, I think it's a pink marl that I got from First for Fabrics last winter, still haven't made up, so I think I'm going to go drag that out and probably have a look at that, see if I can make that into a sweater dress. I might need to just bring it in a little bit because it's quite flared. I think it's like a cocoon type shape, I'm not sure, but we'll see anyway. I'll have a look at the pattern and we'll take it from there. Right, Martin's just nipped out, so I thought I would open my advent calendars today. I did open them yesterday and I got lipstick that I've been wearing today and a gorgeous notebook from Rouen, which I will show you shortly. But before we get to that, let's open today's. So I've got Beyond the Pink Door, and in here I want day 13, which is here. It's day 13. So in here we have Merchant, oh wow, Merchant and Mills pin magnet. Oh, that's amazing. Very handy, especially because I'm always dropping pins. So that's really good. Thank you very much, Andrea and Caroline and the rest of the BTPD I had to, BTPD crew is the word I was looking for, not Q. Let's do Look Fantastic next. So I have day 13 here, which is something else that's not wrapped. So what's this then? Oh my word, I can't read it. ISO Clean Professional Brush Cleaner. So it's obviously for cleaning your makeup brushes, which is great. I do use one from Bobbi Brown, which I still have, but it will come in very handy, so that's great. And then finally, I don't want to knock you because I've got you stood on my calendar, my gorgeous calendar from the lovely Rouen. I've gone straight to 13, day 13. Let's open this and see what's inside. What have we got? These are pens to go with the notebook that I got yesterday. So the Zodiac pens and the Scorpio, which is my star sign. So that will give you a little clue as to what the book is like, but I'll show you that in a minute. Thank you so much, Rouen. That's absolutely gorgeous. So let's get this tidied away and then I am going to go and cut out the Takara. I've reprinted it because pulled out my pattern, and yet again this is one that I made a few years ago because it's quite an old pattern now, and it is cut to a size 10 I think, so I have remeasured myself and I need the 12 to 14, so I have just printed that out and I'm going to stick it together and then I'll show you the fabric that I'm going to make it up in. So I'm in my sewing room. The book that I opened in my advent calendar from Rouen yesterday is this. Really lovely notebook. It's beautiful. Don't know where she's got it from, but you know, this calendar that she's put together for Tamlin and I is just amazing. So now I have the matching pens, which is just awesome. And then fabric wise, so the Takara is this dress here. So it is a cocoon dress, and it's got semi-fitted sleeves. It's supposed to have inseam pockets, which I am not putting in, and it is supposed to come above your knees, but I am going to, I mean, this looks quite high above her knees, to be honest, but I am going to do mine a little bit lower. Yeah, so anyway, I've just reprinted it. The fabric that I am using is this gorgeous sweater knit fabric. As I say, it is like a melange pink, and it's a beautiful weight. It's got a nice stretch to it, so this is going to be lovely for this pattern. And I'm going to get this made up because, as I say, I really struggle with ready to wear just because of my height. Well, not just because of my height, but that is a big issue. A lot of the garments are just not long enough, and that sweater dress that I've just bought from Sainsbury's is just not long enough for me. So I am going to make my own. I think that's the thing, isn't it? Even though sometimes it is nice to buy ready to wear. Right, so we'll get this stuck together and then cut out. My pattern's cut out, so I am now going to get it cut out of the fabric. Again at the sewing bit, I have just overlocked on the sleeves, and I am now pinning the shoulder seams together. So Martin is at the doctor's. Don't worry, nothing is seriously wrong with him. Well, that's debatable, to be honest, but anyway, he is there because find a pin. He's having a hearing test. His hearing is just horrendous, and I know most men's hearing's horrendous, to be honest, but his is really bad. And I've been on him for months now because I'm sick and tired of constantly having to repeat myself, shout, etc, because he just doesn't hear a word I'm saying, and he keeps saying, I can't hear you, I'm deaf. So I've been on him for months and said, right, get to the doctors and get a hearing test done. So anyway, he should have had it done a few weeks ago, but then they rang and said the machine thing was broken down. So anyway, it's repaired, and he's there now having his hearing test, and probably he's going to need hearing aids, which I just think is hilarious. He doesn't think it's hilarious, and he says he's not going to have them, but he is, because I'm sick of shouting at him, if I'm honest. So anyway, that's where he is at the minute. I am pinning these shoulder seams together. I'm a bit worried that this is going to be too big because I've just held the front and back pieces up and thought, they look rather large against my body. So I'm a bit worried that they're going to be a bit too big for me, but it's fine. I don't mind it being, I mean, cocoon dresses are supposed to be oversized anyway, and I would rather it be loose than really fitted. So I've pinned the shoulder seams on both sides together. I'm going to put these through the overlocker now. The other thing I've done is I've cut the back on the fold. The back is supposed to have a centre back seam, but I didn't want that, to be honest, so I've just done it on the fold. Right, give me back in a sec. I'm not sure if my phone stopped recording then, but anyway, neckband is now on, needs a press, but that's okay. I now need to just sew up the side seams and hem it, and then it's ready. So I'm going to pin these together, and then we'll be able to get this hemmed. It's not very often I work with this kind of fabric, if I'm honest, that, you know, like knitted fabric. And the reason why, I mean, I love it, I love to wear it, but I always find it really tricky to know how to finish the hems, because if you just fold over and stitch, I think the hems look really bulky. So they do look better with a band on, but I don't like having a band on, if that makes sense. I don't like how that cinches in. So yeah, I'm just wondering if this is going to look right. I think I'm going to do a blind hem, but it's pressing it, isn't it? It's getting that really nice crisp finish. So we shall see anyway. Right then, it's massive. I mean, I know it's a cocoon shape and it's supposed to be oversized, but to be honest, I don't think this shape does anything for me whatsoever. So I'm going to probably just take it in. I don't know. I don't know what to do, if I'm honest. I don't know. It's just a sack. But then I did want cozy, so maybe I should just leave it. I don't know. Right, I've decided actually that I like it. It's all right. It's really snuggly. I've had a little doze actually this afternoon. It's been such a busy day. But yeah, it's really snuggly. It's probably not the best pattern I could have chosen, but you know, it's the one I had to hand, and it's such a lovely fabric. I love the way the blind hem has come out on the sleeves and the main hem on the dress as well. So anyway, I want to show you the Christmas lights we bought today, the polar bear and the swan, because they look gorgeous. Now it's dark on the patio, they look really sweet. There we go. Aren't they just the cutest? I'm sure when Layla gets here, she'll think they're really sweet.
So what's 13, 2, 24, 14, 17, 7.
Found it yet?
Oh, there's 4. And what day is it today? 13?
It is day 13.
Are you filming me?
I am.
Oh, it's a little bit mean. Right, we shall do Pipermas first. Are we ready, Piper? Are we ready? Shall we see what we've got? We have number 4, and unlucky for some, number 13. Right, what do we do? What do we do? Good boy. Right, are we ready? Gently. Good boy. Aren't you? Yes. Is that one gone? Yes. Boop. Thank you. Nice and gently. No. That was a little bit overzealous, wasn't it? Gently. Nice and gentle. Better.
Right.
I did have a finger.
Did you? It's gone.
Right. Now it's Vlogmas. And it's number 13. And it's the one facing me straight away.
Is it?
It's another buckle, as we say around here. Shall we see what we've got today?
Yes.
We missed yesterday, didn't we?
We did. Because
you lost the film.
I lost half my footage, yeah.
And today we have... Ooh, we have King Goblin. I do like that one. I shall be enjoying that one very shortly indeed.
Right, so we'll say good night.
Good night.
We'll see you all tomorrow.
Au revoir.
Bye.